we take a look at our Vlasic Pickles mixed doubles bracket. 2 of our 4 spots in the semifinals are set. The top 2 teams, Bobby Oshiro, Will Howells, Megan Fudge, and Jack Monroe, already advancing through, both in straight games. 2 more quarterfinals left to go here on Championship Court. And coming up next, it is the 3 seed of Susanna Barr and Brandon Lane taking on Naveen Beasley and Emily Cederquist. There's a look at Susanna Barr. She and Brandon Lane have been playing together since the end of last year, making her home in Boise, Idaho.
They won gold here.
That's
Cincinnati
right, they did.
Last year.
That's right.
In the first tournament together.
I was thinking of their run at USA Pickleball Nationals last year in November, but they have been an established duo playing together. Susanna's pickleball club out in Boise, the Flying Pickle, actually going to be the first place that the APP goes in their new series.
Yes, it's coming out to Boise. We're happy to have it out there. It's going to be a great event. The pickleball community in Boise is insane. We have over 1,000 members at the Flying Pickle. They will all be there. I mean, it might get full pretty quick. So if you're planning to come on out there, you better sign up, because I know a lot of the members will be playing in that.
It's funny you use the word insane. Insane Brandon Lane, sometimes known as, playing alongside Barr. And then on the other side, you've got Emily Cederquist and Naveen Beasley, who came through knocking off some seeded players in their matches. What should people expect to see from this partnership?
Well, Dom and I have seen Naveen Beasley over the years. We know him quite well. Maybe newer to some of the people watching.
Probably the nicest guy around. He's so nice, but don't let that fool you for his game, because he plays with a lot of power.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of power. Watch for the big forehand. He's quick on the court. And then he's got a rock-solid partner with Emily Cederquist next to him. Watch for her and her ability to really kind of slide to the right, counter or attack with that backhand. Got a good forehand roll. I think Lane and Barr have to play pretty clean here.
Beasley and Cederquist took down Andre Mick and Nicole Eugenio in their opening round, 9-5. And then they're the pair that knocked out Chris Hayworth and Amanda Hendry in straights.
And that's what you want to see from Brandon Lane. Getting big there in the middle, but just rush that flick. Look out.
It was got a little heated in that Chris Hayworth, Amanda Hendry match with Beasley and Cederquist.
Sails just long, and to take them down is no small feat. Those two have been playing really quality mixed doubles pickleball for the majority of this year.
Yeah, they have, but it got heated at 8-8 in
8-9.
8-8 in game 2.
0-2.
There was a call that Amanda Hendry did not agree with. It got overturned by the referee, and they went on to go on a run after that.
Barr able to get on top, puts that away, 1 apiece.
But there were a lot of words being said to each other from the ladies.
I'm guessing words we may not be able to.
No, none of that. But just it was very heated. But it was Naveen and Chris were both on the side going, okay, can we play? Can we play?
Knowing the 4 of them, that doesn't surprise me that was the dynamic. Miss third, side out.
Did you just get an eye roll right there? Rip. Oh, Beasley just a little too big on the second backhand.
He went down the line. He's got to go inside hip on Barr right there. If he does that, she's sitting on the line.
Cross body.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hands.
Oh, the miss hit did the trick.
Lane hit it, Barr grunted.
Yeah.
That's how you know a partnership is really in
She
tandem.
grunted for her partner.
Well, it was out. I think that was more of a grunt from the movement and being like, I got to get back.
Yeah.
It's a little too
Cederquist.
big there from Cederquist.
Well, and you saw it. She's sitting back on the heels there. The chest goes back. So the only thing when you go forward is to go down.
Oh, peeked over the net and decided not to go.
And you're talking about three players on the court that are very, very familiar with each other. Brandon Lane played a lot of mixed with Emily Cederquist before partnering up with Barr. And then Barr and Cederquist have played plenty of games together and matches together and tournaments together. So very familiar are three of these four players.
Does that make Beasley the X factor?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because we've seen Beasley have a lot of success in singles.
Yeah.
He's starting to break through a little bit more in doubles. So, again, we've seen him in singles, but doubles, he's kind of that X factor. Because what it is for him is he likes to play with a lot of pace, and he used to get in trouble in doubles because all he did was pace. Now he's added the balance of thinking and slowing balls up and rolling the ball a little more.
Miss there. You took the question right out of my mouth.
Sorry.
Because I was going to say, is that why do singles players have trouble transition? Because we've seen it with Chris Hayworth as well. It's taken him a while to really get going in doubles.
Right, he's become more balanced, Beasley has, which is nice to see.
That time, Cederquist coming up short on the cross-court attempt. It goes back to what we were talking about in the last match with Megan Fudge and her success in all three disciplines, how difficult that actually is.
But part of it too is that tennis background. You know, the tennis players, when they come in, they find it a lot easier to play the tennis style that translates into singles more. You know, you're not really playing. Oh, a little lucky there from Beasley. You're not really playing. What would be considered a whole lot of touch volleys and drop shots and everything,
Right.
which is.
Yeah, doubles isn't quite an exact equivalent. Is that time Lane into the net? Football called on Brandon Lane.
Yeah. I like that setup there from Cederquist as well. Slides it down the line. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right foot slid over. Good call there from Bob Swisshelm.
Oh, wow.
Nice spot.
Inside out. Just painted the line.
But he goes easy on this, right? He doesn't try and do too much with it. If he tries to do too much, he's going to go in the green.
The thing is, easy still came off with plenty of pace. And Barr can't believe she missed it.
Just a little too aggressive on the roll there.
3-point run for Cederquist and Beasley to pull level at 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
wow.
Cederquist.
It's a couple of dribblers.
All over it. I like the communication there from Cederquist, though. She's talking loud and early, communicating with Beasley.
Oh, just
Off pace.
slid it, yeah. Slid it right down the line.
Yeah, that floater right there. Beasley's going to be able to do something with that. You leave that ball up to him.
Push long and 3-point lead for Cederquist and Beasley. No timeout taken by Barr and Lane. And missed return, another point.
No timeout.
They double it up.
He just said one more.
One more. Why one more? He should have called it 2 points ago.
Oh, the one more has occurred as Cederquist goes through the middle. You guys, in your opinion, 3 points too late. But what's allowed Cederquist and Beasley to go on this run?
100% 3 points too late. But it's all about the ball movement. Cederquist has gone down the line behind Lane a couple of times, kept him honest. A floating ball as he's coming back, and Beasley had the speed up at Barr, she was a little bit ahead of it. So it's been more of the control points, the ball movements, keeping Lane honest, being able to expose the middle. And Barr and Lane kind of, they're off balance right now. They're back on their heels.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing for me is they're on their heels right now. And you have Cederquist and Beasley leaning into every shot.
The APP Tour Store is now open online. Visit the appstore.global to get all of your APP gear today. It's an 8-point run for Emily Cederquist and Naveen Beasley. They've taken a 9-4 lead here in game number 1 of our third mixed doubles quarterfinal. The top 2 seeds already through. Lane and Barr, the 3 seed, locked in a battle here as that one off of the edge guard. It's game point for Beasley and Cederquist.
Well, too big of a backswing there from Barr. She's trying to get on top of it as well. Oh, it's in.
Oh!
That is the one shot that they didn't communicate on this whole game.
And it was probably one of the easiest if just one of them would have called it.
That's leaving the door open for Barr and Lane just a crack.
Oh,
Cederquist misses just deep, so
it was not by much.
No. Lane trying to step in, pushes it long, second serve coming.
Well, and it's hard to control that step in right there when Cederquist is rolling that ball so aggressively.
Oh, Lane had it on his paddle.
He's there, right there in the middle, and again, just straight down in the net.
Game point number 2 for Cederquist and Beasley. Oh, defense was right there for Cederquist. Found the net instead.
Well, I think Cederquist a little too aggressive here on this one with the height of it.
Lane getting too big at the kitchen line, and Cederquist and Beasley cap it on a 9-1 run. They take game number 1, 11-5, looking to make it back-to-back upsets here at the APP Vlasic Classic, Cincinnati.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Oro Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
At QVC, this is the age of possibility. It's you in bloom. Express your style. Be your bold self. Make your next move at QVC. This is the age of possibility. Shop now at QVC.com.
Welcome back to Championship Court here in Cincinnati. Emily Cederquist and Naveen Beasley capturing game number 1, 11-5 after falling down 4-1 early.
Oh, ball almost moved away from Beasley. Had so much spin on it.
Cederquist putting it right at the feet to earn the side out. And some self-inflicted, some choice decisions for Barr and Lane in that opening game, helping the run.
Oh, nice scramble.
Good pick.
Oh.
Oh,
Cederquist is on it right now. Yeah, I'm just thinking back to Cincinnati last year when Lane and Barr won gold. We really haven't seen Lane kind of control the middle as much as he was there. You know, when he does come over, he's going to off balance or outstretch.
He's got to take a full stride over.
Yeah.
He's only stepping with 1 foot.
is he trying to recover too soon? Is that what it is?
No, he's just not taking a full step.
Like that right there.
Yeah, like look at where his foot is. His right foot steps, left foot stays.
Moving the hand, but not a full shuffle. So, yes, you're moving, but you're fully extended. You can't even do anything when you get the ball on the paddle. That's a good
Lane
ball.
stepping up that time, forces the side out.
Well, that's a better spot there from Lane. Goes right into the body of Cederquist. Nice get from Barr on the backhand overhead.
Missed third.
Just a little rush there from Barr. A rush there as well. No communication there between Barr and Lane.
He's coming up a little bit short there on the cross-court dink, and these are mistakes we don't typically see them make.
No, ball got on her real quick right there and just try short hopping it.
Hands just out.
And that's the pattern she needs to get back into, going behind Beasley with one, going to Cederquist, and not just going to Cederquist and letting her set her feet.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Couple of net cords falling just outside the sidelines.
If that would have rolled, that's a heat check right there. If that rolled and dropped in, oh man, Cederquist on fire.
Yeah. There's rush there from Barr again.
As a
lunged
player,
at it a little bit.
when you're rushing through shots like this, how do you slow yourself back down?
Footwork. Just focus on the footwork. Focus on executing before you move to the next shot.
On the board here.
A point for Lane and Barr. 1-3-2. And again, Lane just standing up. Drop well short.
Yeah, their matches earlier, it was a lot cleaner than this right now. Right now, there's just no rhythm.
Yeah, you saw the grip change from Cederquist in that one. That she all of a sudden tries to rush the motion. Oh, Beasley.
Oh,
Beasley with the
goodness.
save.
That was a great setup by Barr. Lane looked like he was going to end it.
He hit Beasley's paddle.
Yeah.
Paddle in the right spot.
Barr watches it just wide.
Well, it's a good counter there from Barr. Goes back into the right hip. Beasley over moved. Anticipating that ball to go a little bit more toward the middle.
Beasley catches Barr moving backwards.
Well, that's good control there from Cederquist as well with that last ball that gets back behind Barr.
Oh, goodness. Oh, how many balls is Naveen Beasley going to save?
It's unreal right there. That's a great get.
Lane almost snuck that one through.
That time, Lane finding the right spot.
It was just a different look right there from Barr and Lane not uncoiling. Get it again here.
Good pressure, good use of the offensive lob there from Cederquist. I'm surprised there wasn't a push off there from Barr as well.
And really, Cederquist taking a page from the Susanna Barr book. That time, Cederquist coming up a little bit short. Still a 4-point lead for Cederquist and Beasley.
Yeah, they keep adding one on. It was 3-1, then they added one last service game. Held, added another one this service game.
And really, if you're Lane and Barr, you can't afford to play side-out pickleball at this point. You have to start to string together some points.
Got to put a crooked number on the board here.
There's one.
That'll
There it
help.
is.
Well, technically, that's only a single on this service side, but
Right.
crooked number
But it's
total.
A crooked number
Yep.
total. That's what they needed. It's just it's a half a step late. He's late.
But it's the setup there.
It's a
And
great
then-
setup.
And then the paddles back behind him at contact.
Right. Oh,
And a missed
freebie.
This is off
return.
pace. This little change up.
Freebie.
So a crooked number on this service side as well. Back within 2.
Chad, are you singing?
Please don't.
You don't want to hear me to say. You do not want to hear me
Oh,
say.
what a
That
dirty
went-
drop from Susanna
Damn it.
Barr.
Holy cow.
Off the paddle, it looked like it was going
Oh
to
my
go well
goodness.
wide, and it
Well
lands
in.
just out, just inside the sideline. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can hear Lane saying, good run. Is he and Barr able to pull back within 1?
Bob blamed the paddle on that one. Like, stupid paddle. That was actually going to be my question to you, Tom. There we go.
That's
Lane
better
hit
footwork.
big in the middle.
With the newer Selkirk paddle, what's the because she was playing with the Power Air before, right? Which has a completely different feel.
100%.
Whoa! Heads up in the stands. That's a top edge. Carried for 6.
Oh, and a missed
Two
return.
missed returns, 2 freebies.
So after cutting the deficit down to 1, Cederquist and Beasley have gotten 2 back here on their service side.
Oh,
Good deep ball.
I thought Beasley was going on that, and he kind of hesitated, and it threw Cederquist off just enough.
Oh,
Jesus.
goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
I got the peak.
Oh, wow.
Got
She's
the,
laughing.
Got the peak
Yep.
of the hat. It's more about the whiplash of the head movement right there than the ball hitting it.
Yeah.
Cederquist looks to be okay. Clipped the bill of the
brim,
cap.
right? Yeah.
Also has the shades on to help protect the eyes.
Well, that was going into the VIP section, but Cederquist got a face in the way.
Lane finding the angle. They're back within 1.
Well, and right there, again, with the footwork, it keeps the paddle out in front. If he's not overextended, Lane's able to really take control there in the middle.
That time came up short on the 5th. Is all that changes the footwork?
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. If he can get his feet there, he's got enough power. Oh, Oh, my gosh.
Good spot.
That ball's behind him as he's trying to make contact. Again, there's that. It's the lean back. The paddle comes back, and now he's late, dragging, and now the ball goes long. They get back within one again.
Ooh, well overshot the mark.
A little bit of a miss hit there from Beasley.
So as a player, if you find yourself in that situation where a ball is catching you behind, instead of trying to roll it aggressively, what should your adjustment be in that moment?
I got to get the paddle out in front of me so I can see the paddle the whole time, right? Like, think paddle in front, watch the paddle, see the paddle.
You should be able to see the paddle and ball at the same time. If you can't see both, then the paddle's too far behind.
That time, Barr pushes it long.
A little bit of a miss hit there from Barr as well, catching it off the top edge.
Beasley stepping across, but put it long as Barr and Lane get back on serve.
Well, he was on it right there. He read the right one to go on, but again, he got a little too big too right there. He's got to slap that down. If he slaps that down, that's all backside on Lane.
Oh, no, not the move.
Nope. The idea and the intent are right because she was trying to go over the backhand side of Barr, but she just didn't hit it. Oh, no.
Lane leaving it short. Still second serve as they've gotten back to 7-8-2.
Too flat there from Barr as well. You see the elbow come into the side of the body. So now there's no roll. It's just a slap.
Keep creeping in within one.
They have trailed ever since it was 5-4 in the first game.
Oh!
Right
yes.
on the paddle of Barr.
That ball definitely going to go out off the paddle there, Beasley. Well, getting back within one doesn't help when you continually give back one.
Right, you're giving back one or two each time, yeah.
Timeout on court as Cederquist and Beasley have opened up a 2-point lead. We will step away as well for a quick word from our sponsors. Welcome back to the APP Vlasic Classic Cincinnati, our third mixed doubles quarterfinal. Emily Cederquist and Naveen Beasley up a game and 9-7. Susanna Barr and Brandon Lane, the number 3 seeds. Barr third in all-time APP medals. Is that deep return? Beasley just put it into the tape.
Off the paddle, I thought it was out.
So did I.
So did Cederquist.
Landed in.
And then both of them looked and go, nope, right on the line.
What a big return in that moment. Lane watches it just long, able to get out of the way.
Holy cow.
Beasley needs to come over and take that right there. He started moving. Then he's like, oh, the wind took it. Full send.
Back within one.
There it is, a foot, right? The left foot.
And he tried to hook it as well.
And left foot just sticks in the ground. And if he takes a full slide over, that hook goes in.
Still second serve. First time this match has been tied since it was 4-all in the first.
That's the first real physical error from Cederquist in this match. Wind
picked up a little bit.
Yeah.
Lane not able to make the pickup as the wind swirled here on championship court.
Well, they got 2, just don't give up 2 here. It's kind of been the theme for Lane and Barr in this one. Score 1, give up 1.
Oh.
Good spot from Barr. That ball just dropped.
Yeah, Beasley trying to sneak that backside on Barr.
That ball is just
wide. And that brings up match point 10-9-2. Oh, Barr will not go down without a fight.
That big inside out right there between the legs of Beasley. Oh, jammed her. She got what she wanted.
And again, Barr and Lane able to tie things up. It's 10 apiece. They have not led since the opening game.
Wow.
And after fighting off a match point, Lane and Barr have themselves a game point.
Oh, she was ready for that next one from Beasley.
Beasley wasn't, though. That speed up has to be a 1-2 combination. Heads up in VIP.
Off the edge guard, it'll still be a second opportunity to force a game 3.
Wow.
Lane coming up short.
Can't miss that. They're short. Well, they get the lead back, though. Well, not back for the first time since game 1. Oh.
Beasley missing a third now.
And the wind pushing in his face right now, too. As soon as he hit that, he mishit it and just doesn't go anywhere. Wow.
Oh, great track by Barr to get back on serve.
I think Barr wanted to throw a forearm into the side of Brandon Lane going, get out of my way right here.
Was that their first hold, too? No.
No. It feels like it's been that way for Barr throughout the second half of this game. It's been, I am not going down. I am going to will us.
It was good point construction right there from her, too, because what did she do? She went inside, outside to Cederquist and pushed her off the line.
Cederquist misses wide, and after fighting off a match point, will play 3. Barr and Lane come back to take game number 2, 12-10. 1 game left in this mixed doubles quarterfinal.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours. Because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live. Live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
When you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're choosing access to the James, dedicated support services, and an unmatched survivorship program.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by Partake Brewing, non-alcoholic brews crafted for those who make it happen.
Penetrex, daily joint and muscle care you can feel good about.
And Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour. Still plenty of tickets left available to see moments like this. The Zimmer Biomet Recovery moment of the match, fighting off a match point.
No, Barr and Lane making the adjustment late in game 2. Trailing for most of that game.
Trailed all the way until they were able to tie it at 9-all.
Yeah.
What was the most important adjustment that they made?
Lane being better with his movement in the middle. But they also tied up Cederquist, got her into the body a couple of times. She didn't move the feet.
That's all right. That's for me. That's the key. Is you can go 2 balls Cederquist. You got to go 1 to Beasley backside. Right. As long as you keep it low and don't let him attack, you're fine. And I think it just makes that more rhythmic.
Ooh, got away with one. Big sub, short return. Wind certainly picking up here on center court.
Oh, wow. What a drive from Lane with some dip action.
Well, yeah, into the wind too, right? And so Cederquist, it's got some movement and then extra movement because of the knuckling with the wind.
Great cut there from Beasley. Goodness.
May have been going out, but a little cut volley there from Beasley.
Oh, tremendous effort.
You know how easy it is to mess that up if you're Lane or Barr because you're like, oh, they just keep getting everyone back, and then how easy it is to overhit something there.
We see it all the time when opponents play Megan Fudge and Jack Monroe. It's the same thing.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, that time Beasley trying to pull the trigger.
Well, I don't mind that.
He rushed it though.
Yeah,
he was there, and then you see the body moving to get into the next position before the full execution of the shot.
There's that wind again. It's affecting that ball right there. If you're on this side of Cederquist and Beasley right now, anything that's floating,
let it bounce.
Let it bounce.
Take a step back, let it bounce,
Correct.
Roll it hard.
Good job from Beasley.
A good spot there from Cederquist. Elevated on Lane, couldn't get on top of it. Just tried to block it.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, that
ball
wind just knocked it down.
Over the net and then blew down.
How did Barr serve stay in? Like, she hit it, I'm like, it's out.
Yeah. Well, we haven't had this wind yet this week.
We are right by the river here in Cincinnati. Is that just long?
Last year, very gusty on mixed doubles day.
Ooh.
Nice scramble there from Beasley.
Barr gets it back, but Cederquist there. Great coverage.
Right at the feet.
Better movement there from Lane, sliding all the way over and able to get on top of that with some aggression.
Oh,
just missed. Oh, my goodness.
Almost blew down.
Me, Chad, and Dorian are all playing that ball. No chance we're letting that ball even come close.
For sure.
The temperature has ticked up a little bit, 62 degrees, but so has the wind, 10 miles an hour sustained out of the southwest with gusts up to 20 miles an hour here on Championship Court.
Yeah, I've taken my pullover off and put it back on at least 5 times so far in this match.
Good ball there from Cederquist. Backside on Lane. Good control.
Oh, I think that ball's probably going out from Lane right there.
A timeout taken by Cederquist and Beasley.
Dom's about ready to throw in the towel right there for taking the timeout.
You don't like it either.
I
so
don't.
1 point before the end change.
You don't like it either.
I really don't. You better
Especially you're in a quarterfinal, right?
Take it at 3.
We're at 5-1 in a quarterfinal, right? You win this match in game 3. You win this match, you go into a semifinal, and you're guaranteed to be playing for a medal, a top 3 spot. You have 2 timeouts. You burn one right now at 5-1. Okay, when you
5-1-2, no less.
Right, when you automatically get another, you get a free timeout at the end, change at 6. Why would you not want to hold on to 2 late in the 3rd game rather than waste one here? Now it's a complete waste if they come out here and get a point too.
We see players do this all the time, though. Why is that?
I have no clue.
As much as the two of you have coached and you haven't found that out yet?
No.
Oh.
I do get the stop, although, let's be honest, timeouts have confounded coaches across the spectrum of sports for all of time.
Now,
Yes.
I mean, you did get the stop. Now you've got to score at least 2 to make that timeout worth it. There's 1.
There's 1. Okay. Short.
There's 2.
That was going out too.
Now, I will agree that going into an end change at 6-3 compared to 6-1 is a big difference.
Oh. Why? It's just not the right shot.
But that wasn't a full commitment to the speed up either.
No.
From Lane right there. It's
No.
kind of a reach-in flick. Flick for the sake of flicking.
Oh, goodness.
Standing up through it just a little bit there.
Almost looked like she wanted to pull the trigger for a second, too.
Half hesitation.
Big drive there from Beasley.
Rushed.
Seen that a couple times from Beasley. Like, he'll hit 3 or 4 good and then really rush one. And
Just
Oh.
wide. Just
By
wide.
the slimmest of margins. Still 1 point away from the end change.
He hit that exact same shot in game 1 at 4-1.
And comes up short there. This has shades of game 1 to it, where Lane and Barr got out to the 4-1 lead.
Now, what'll really frustrate Dom right now is if Cederquist and Beasley score a point and then Barr and Lane call a timeout.
Be my ultimate no-no.
2 wrongs don't make a right. Barr puts it through the middle.
Good setup there from Lane with the flick inside in into the body of Cederquist right there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Went
Yeah.
up on one leg. Like, stay planted right there. This right here, up.
Beasley comes over and goes, oh, my heart.
Well,
as he walks over.
Missing a sitter like that.
And give you heart attacks.
It'll haunt you for a little while, too.
That's 2/3 in a row.
Yep.
For Lane. He's missed.
A drop and a drive.
If I'm Beasley and right now this ball goes to Lane.
Does.
Uh-oh. Oh, good scramble.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow. Oh. Finally, Lane wins it! What a point.
Holy cow. That point should have been over 4 times. Beasley and Cederquist won some incredible gets. Wow.
And that's how we go to the end change, fellas. Everybody take a breath.
Yeah, that's what we're all doing right now. Just take a breath, relax. We still got another quarter coming.
Lane flicked the paddle behind him after that point. What would have been really bad is if it had just like caught his hand and landed in the kitchen or something.
Wow.
So we head to the end change with Barr and Lane up 6-4 in what has been a tightly contested last 2 games. So we take another look.
I'm talking up at the kitchen and off the tape. Good hands from Lane on that.
This guy. Oh, let's see. He almost dropped it. Almost dropped it.
That would have been awful.
That would have been bad. Now, what it's going to come down to is, hey, Naveen, you got to switch ends. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what it's going to come down to is who makes the quickest adjustment to the wind.
But look at right now. It's died.
For now.
For now, right? But you're exactly right, Chad, because it wasn't as windy in games 1 and game 2. It started in game 3.
From hitting with the wind, they're going to go hit into the wind and vice versa.
Yep. Who can make those adjustments early on? Nice little run at the end from Cederquist and Beasley to get it to 2 on the end change.
They took a timeout trailing. 1-5, able to cut it down to a 2-point deficit.
Yep.
Just
and a side out.
Lane trying to cut that drop. He's been catching all of those drops either level with the body or just behind it.
Oh, that ball caught the line, yeah.
This quarterfinal matches up with Will Howells and Bobby Oshiro, the top seeds.
Oh, wow.
Lane had that to put away and just got a little flat.
Wowza, wowza, wowza. Beasley again somehow keeping him in the point.
That's good right there. Again, it's moving that ball inside, outside foot of Cederquist. I'd like to see her go behind Beasley, maybe in the middle of that, but it works out. Good job by Lane.
Yes, good spot.
If I'm Cederquist too, I'm mixing in a ball behind Lane.
Yeah.
All right, like get Barr out of rhythm.
Well, Barr's going to take a step to the middle like she did right there, and then Lane comes back, and that's where you create that confusion in the middle. Cederquist back on the heels.
Again,
it's every cut. If you look at the contact point, it's level with the legs.
Yep.
You're never going to get the extension by letting that ball get that deep.
Wow, Beasley.
Oh,
another
again.
One.
Oh, just crosses up Barr enough.
Yeah, good little inside out there from Beasley. But the two balls off the toes, that one and then this one.
Tremendous defense.
No.
Lane ready
through
for
the
that
middle.
one. Yeah, that was great anticipation.
Yes, speed that ball up, but go backside on Lane.
Yeah.
Don't try and sneak it through the middle. Cederquist tried to set up the middle by going wide. It's a Barr on that first ball. Oh, that's it.
Oh, dots. The back corner.
Nah.
Nope.
Is it?
Lane saw it in.
Yeah.
7-0.
That looked well out off the paddle and then just gets
Wind.
knocked down by the wind.
No question about that one.
There's that angle again.
Yeah.
Why has that angle been so effective for Barr?
Well, it's pulling Cederquist into the green off the court, and she's just a little off balance on it. So, again, causing that off-balance shot, and she's gone into the net 2 or 3 times with it.
Yeah, and a lot of time when she's pulled out that wide, she goes to the open face dink. Yeah.
Wow.
That one well inside
But
the
that's
court.
the adjustment you have to know that
Yeah.
ball's going to stay in. You got to get on top of that and play that. See, that's the pattern Cederquist got to get out of, right? She's getting into, when they get into that, right? Barr sets that up and goes to Cederquist. Cederquist got to be like, okay, I'll take one, and then I'll go backside on Lane and get him out of the middle. I'd like to see her change that pattern up just a little bit here.
Who's that? Uh-oh.
Oh! Oh,
Missed the
no.
sitter.
He's got a little out in front.
Great setup. Good get.
Well,
nice lob from Cederquist.
She's thrown up a couple of really nice offensive lobs in this match.
That's it.
Cederquist tried to go down the line there, but that ball still sits up.
I think the problem was she tried to go down on a line of ball. She was pressured.
Yeah.
Right? So she pops that ball up. Look out.
That's it. Out.
Oh, I thought it was into off her paddle.
I thought it did.
Wind
Yep.
change direction.
It's coming into our booth now, cross court.
Barr going to get a sip of water as these points have become significantly elongated as we get closer to the finish line. Barr and Lane on serve, leading 8-7. Winner of this moving on to the semifinal.
Oh,
just wide.
It's not a bad shot.
That's the right idea there. There's just a slight hesitation. You'll see her move and then change mind and go again.
Cederquist and Beasley take their second and final timeout of game number 3, trailing 7-9-1. Fellas, what's the most important adjustment they need to make coming out of this timeout?
Cederquist change the pattern. Change the pattern up. Get out of that pattern with Barr. Barr's kind of... She's zoned in dinking right now. She's keeping balls low. She's going inside out. You want to take her out of a rhythm. How do you do that? Don't hit her ball for 1 or 2. Go behind Lane. Get him out of the middle. Go to his backside. Maybe he'll pop one up. But if you go behind Lane, Cederquist can pinch that line. It involves Beasley then too. Because right now, Beasley's not getting involved unless Barr goes one backside on him. He gets it back, and then she goes right back to Cederquist. So I'd like to see her change the pattern up first before Barr does.
Cederquist and Beasley took the opening game 11-5 after erasing an early 4-point deficit. Lane and Barr battled back in game number 2. They tied it at 9-all, ended up taking the second game 12-10, currently leading 9-7 on serve.
Oh, that's where Beasley has to go.
Tweener.
Oh, just out. Beasley should have moved earlier on that one. Good job from Cederquist even staying in that point. Beasley started moving, and then that slight hesitation.
Oh, no, sitter.
Hit through it.
Into the net, and it brings up a match point.
Tried to aim it.
Yeah.
They fought off one in game 2, capitalize on their first. Brandon Lane, Susanna Barr take it in 3. They're moving on to the semifinals. We will hear from the 3 seeds when we come back here in Cincinnati.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours. Because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
When you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're choosing access to the James, dedicated support services, and an unmatched survivorship program.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by Partake Brewing, non-alcoholic brews crafted for those who make it happen.
Penetrex, daily joint and muscle care you can feel good about.
And Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour.
Well, it's the 3 seeds of Barr and Lane that hold on down the stretch, taking this one in game 3, fought off a match point in game 2. And Brandon Lane getting big in the middle right there for the finish. Good adjustment in the wind as well. And they're courtside with Dominic Catalano and Al Franklin post-match interview.
All right, so I have half of the mixed doubles team that just won. Brandon Lane, Susanna Barr, moving on to the semifinals. B, you go up 4-1 in game 1. They go on a 10-1 run to end it and force you guys to have to win games 2 and 3. What was the talk that you guys had between games 1 and 2?
You know, I told Susanna, I said, hey, like, oh, here she is. You know, Naveen and Emily, they've been having a great day. They're playing really good. I said, hey, we just got to shake it off. You know, they're coming to play. We're in the same, you know, objective. We want to get to the semis. And, you know, it just came down to who's going to fight and who's going to, you know, be the bigger dog here. And fortunately, we came out on top. Hands off to them. They played amazing. So, here, Susanna was probably taking a little bathroom break, but she's back.
And then, Susanna, what's it mean for you guys back here in Cincinnati, trying to defend your title that you guys took here last year?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, we've kind of talked it up a little bit and having fun, and we're just going to keep playing our best.
All right, well, congratulations, guys. Moving on to the semifinals. We'll take a break, be right back with our 4th quarterfinal to see who's moving on to that second semifinal here at the APP Vlasic Classic Cincinnati.